I think there's a very important and practical lesson that we learn from a pasuk in Parshas Vayakhel that we can apply to our lives. And that is the following. The Torah records that the Nesiim, the heads of the tribes, they also contributed, they gave a donation to the Mishkan along with the rest of the Jewish people. The Hanesiim, Heviu, the Nesiim, the heads of tribes, they brought as Avnei HaShoham, as Avnei HaMiluim, they brought the Shoham stones, they brought the Miluim stones, La'efa v'lachoshen, for the breastplate of the Kohen Gadol. Now it's interesting to note that the word Vehanesiim is spelled incorrectly. Normally, the word Nesiim is spelled with a Yud. Here, Vehanesiim is spelled without a Yud. And Rashi explains to us why. He quotes Rabbi Nassan, Amar Rabbi Nassan, Mara'u Nesiim, what did the Nesiim see? Why did they decide Lihisnadev Bachanukas Hamizbeach Batchila? In Parshas Nasa, when we talk about the Chanukas Hamizbeach, the inauguration of the Mishkan, which took place at the beginning of Nisan. In fact, there are some shuls that have the custom that they read for the first 12 days of Nisan. The Mishnah Berurah talks about this. For the first 12 days of Nisan, which will be beginning next week, each day they read the part of Parshas Nasa, which corresponds with each Nasi in the order that the Nasi, the head of the tribe, brought their gift to the Mishkan at the time of the inauguration. So why was it that when it came to the inauguration of the Mishkan, the Nesiim jumped ahead of the line? They said, we're going to bring ours first. So Rashi explains why. But when it came to the contributions of bringing to build the Mishkan, lo hisnadvu batchila, they didn't give at first. Ella, rather, this is what the Nesiim says, said Rashi. They said, look, let all of the Jewish people bring everything that they want to bring to the Mishkan to contribute, all of their gold and silver, everything that they would bring. And whatever's left over, whatever is not covered, we'll cover the rest. In the end, what happened? The people brought so much that there was so much extra that there was nothing left for the Nesiim to bring. So they brought the Avnei Shoham, the special stones, and the Avnei Miluim. So Rashi says that because they were misatzel, because they were lazy, this was a sign of laziness, that they didn't try to be leaders and show their alacrity to give right away, instead waited for everyone else to give first, and simply stood by and said, no, we'll just make sure that everything's complete. So because of that, they lost a letter from their name when written in the Torah of Hanesiim. And I think it's a powerful lesson, because it not only shows us that we shouldn't be lazy. Of course, Hashem wants us to do mitzvahs as best as we can and with the greatest amount of energy and zest as we can to run to do mitzvahs. But I believe that there's another hidden message here. And that is that the Nesiim did not look at their actions and say, okay, we're done, we're finished with. There's nothing left that we can do. They recognized their mistake, and they wanted to correct it. And their means of correcting their mistake was they looked for another opportunity, and when they got another opportunity, they jumped at it. And they were there, they were the first ones to when it came to the inauguration of the Mishkan. Many times in life, we make a mistake and we lose out. We lose out on something that could have been a great opportunity for us. We look back and we say, gosh, I wish I could have done that. I wish I had made the right decision. And some of us decide that, it's lost. It's a lost opportunity, and instead we just live in our lives we have a sense of regret about what's happened in the past, so much so that it paralyzes us from being able to take advantage of the opportunities that we're given in the present and the future. And the lesson that we learn from the Nesiim is, the past is the past. The past, yes, maybe needs a little bit regret, but regret is only needed as a stimulus to allow us to correct and to take advantage of other opportunities that come our way. And I think that if we apply that to our lives, by not knocking ourselves down when we make a mistake, but by recognizing that today is a new day, and even though that we may have squandered an opportunity in the past, if we're able to keep on looking for opportunities to pick ourselves up and to try to correct and look at a different opportunity in which we can correct that which happened in the past, and we can take advantage of a new chance that we're given, then we'll be successful in whatever it is that we do. May we be zoche indeed to learn this lesson from the Nesiim. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.